Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. They're squirrel watching or bird watching or something watching. It's that time of the day. Let's see, Cappy. Ooh, man. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. Not interested in something here. Something is kind of dying off for yours. You're losing interest. You're stepping away from something here. In the recent past, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Death card. Man, this is a lot of stressed out kind of an energy. It did come to a close eventually. I see you worried constantly. So there's one thing to be stuck in your head about something and it's like, oh my God, you know, I think about that, but you know, overall my life goes from day to day and it's perfectly fine. I'm just worried about one little thing. For you, it's kind of like the way it shows up here, like a constant worrying about something. But it does come to a close eventually. Where I'm not saying the worry goes away, it's just not there constantly. Like every step of your way, it's there all the time. But man, what happened here? I don't know. Anyways, again, I see it coming to a close. Things settle down a little bit. In the current situation, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the World card. There's a heavy situation at stake. There is a partnership or a collaboration of some sort here that's shown up, and something is weighing heavy in there. You are gonna, it's almost like you're getting past that in terms of there is a cycle coming to a close here, so something is bound to change in this dynamic. I don't know in what direction, but something is looking like it's changing. For now, it's feeling like it's heavy. It's difficult, this collaboration or situation you got going on with someone. In the immediate future, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands. There's some sort of waiting here. Stop it. In the way I see it, it almost looks like, okay, you're focusing on your sense of stability when it comes to the matters of the heart. That's put on hold for some reason. That's how I see it here. Let's clarify this reading. I don't understand much. And, you know. What you doing? What you doing, baby boy? What? No. You got me. Stop licking my elbow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh God, here he goes. I'm gonna cut those claws. Alright, for the Seven of Swords, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Four of Swords. I mean, oh, hey, I gotta cut those claws. You're gonna fall. This looks like it's a situation that did work out at some point. It did bring a sense of stability, something that fitted you at some point. Whatever it is you're leaving behind here, it worked out fine for what it was, for how long it was there for. You're could be that you're switching gears. It could be that, okay, you know, you worked on something, it worked out great, and then you're leveling up, or who the hell knows? Because it's like, if you look at this energy and you take it separately from everything, and you're kind of like, why would you leave this? But I don't get you as leaving, I get you as stepping up. You know, there's all sorts of cycles coming to a close here for you, so there's definitely switching to a different level, different energy from where you're at. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it is looking like it's good, whatever you're leaving behind. Let me do the Eight of Swords in reverse. In the past there. The Emperor, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Man. You have that energy. It's like you have it with you today. I don't know what's going on with this energy of yours. Or you've been carrying it from there. Where you're showing me an energy that works. It feels good to you. It feels right for you for the time that you're experiencing it. And then there's always a sense of rejection on your side over it. Trying to figure out, because it's kind of very similar to the overall energy. So I'm getting the sense that you picked it up from this experience, which I can't pinpoint it. I don't know when it was, who it was, what the circumstance was for you, since it's, you know, a general reading. But the way I see it, again, it's an energy that works out, but then you keep on rejecting it. And there's something that's coming from inside that rejects that. Almost like it's too good to be true, so let's fuck it up, you know? If it's too good to be true, let's make it not so good. Almost like a saboteur energy you got going on. Let me do the Nine of Swords. King of Cups, Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay. Okay, you're coming back a little bit. There's almost worry here about opening up, because you did. Your heart is here, your heart is fully open. It feels good, but at the same time it's conflicting. That's what you're constantly worried about. Like, do I keep my heart open in this one? Or do I pull it back? What do I do with it? Man, but it's open. It's fully open there. So it's like you're arguing with yourself for nothing. The worries are just going to shut it down. Let's see the Death card. I'm still trying to put it together to see what the hell happened for you here. No. Get your claw. Give me. Hold on. Okay. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. Cappy, you're starting out to stay for me with readings. Whew. Did you not have the greatest opinion about yourself? Or there's a little bit of a lack of confidence here, a lack of, and maybe it did. Maybe that's what it is. Because you're looking at yourself here, your energy, and it's great energy. It's very assertive. It's very charming. It has a lot of positive traits and a lot of good aspects to it. And you're looking at it and you're like, it could be better. You didn't like yourself much in the past, did you? Well, I hope that changed, because there's a continual struggle. There's a continuous pushing against energies that feel right. And then even towards yourself, because that's where it starts. You know, if you have a problem with yourself, you're going to push things outside of yourself too. So, okay, let's see the Ten of Wands in the current situation. The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. Things changed. A lot here. You're showing up in your power here big time. There's a sense of depth. There's a sense of, I found myself and I know my worth now, and I'm not looking at myself with anymore. It's hard to sustain. It's hard to stay in this energy, and it's gonna be hard, you know, to stand in your power, to just be there constantly. That's not the point, though, to stay there constantly, you know. It's more like, okay, I reached that point, I know it's there, and I know I can go to it whenever the hell I want, you know. When the shit hits the fan, I can go there. And the shit hit the fan here for you. There's something difficult that you're dealing with. And I do see you going back to that place of, okay, let me stand in my power, let me take care of things from here. You found that place. Whew. You got me worried there in the past, like, what the hell happened there? But you found yourself. Let's do the Three of Pentacles in the current situation. The Judgment card, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. This is whatever partnership this is. I do see your intention behind it, and it's a good intention. You want for things to work out by the looks of it. Your energy is definitely put into this as if, okay, let's make it work, let's build on it. That's your decision, that's your choice here, and it's looking like it's positive. It's looking like it's a good one. Sometimes it's hard. It's not that easy, you know? But again, in those times, I see you pulling at that energy that you stepped into, your own power, basically. So, okay. Let's do the World card. Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, Seven of Cups. Something is trying to crack here, almost like, look, you've done things in this way in this situation, or whatever situation you're dealing with, everything, almost like you need to grow, you need to level up. And I don't know if you're doing it intentionally, and I doubt it. The energy is growing, the energy is pushing you forward towards the next level, basically. And there's a little bit of, is this right? Am I doing this right? Like, what if I'm forcing things to be something that they're not in? No, the energy is definitely growing. And I see you looking at it and knowing that, but at the same time, still being a little suspicious. Like, is it just me? Or, like, has it gone to my head where I think I have to grow now? No, the energy is that way. And I see you looking at it and not trusting it 100%. Definitely closing off cycles, stepping into new chapters of your life and into growth. Okay, so that's trying to crack through here, the next level, basically, for you. In multiple areas of your life, it's not just one that's affected, it's everything. You know, we're going up here. Let's do the King of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Moon, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords. That's interesting. Because love is showing up, but love is showing up tied up to your sense of stability. But it's indirectly tied up to your sense of stability. So it's almost looking like the direction in which you're going, and through this growth, love is going to attach itself to you as you go, you know, as you move forward in this energy. And then it'll just take off from there, kind of a thing. It's quite subtle, and I feel like you're not going to see it necessarily. Like, you know, it's not one of those, oh, I met someone and we fell in love. And, it's going to happen in such a way where you're going to be like, oh, there you are. You know, kind of a thing. That's weird, but I love that. I love when it attaches like that. Let's do the Knight of Cups in the immediate future. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Oh, you're scared though. You are Scared of love. And you're going with the traditional, okay, I gotta meet someone, or this has to happen, and this has to, it's kind of like your heart is used to go in the direction of, let me put my heart out there and let me see what happens. And meanwhile, I see love coming into your life in a very different way. You just gotta allow it. Because the more you go into that direction of, well, no, I gotta go out there and meet someone, or whatever you're taught to do to bring love into your life, that's coming in as deceptive, and it's also bringing up a lot of fear for you, you know? It looks like you may have to allow love in rather than you go to look for it, from what I gather here. When you go look for it, it looks like crazy here. The energies look like crazy. When it kind of slides in there without you even really noticing, it looks organic, it looks natural. As weird as it looks for me from here, it feels organic. Let's do the Three of Wands in the immediate future, the Lovers, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Because you're kind of showing me the same old story when it comes to love, right? Let me go out there, let me look for it, or I'm not even going to look for it. It's going to find me. Meanwhile, you actually look for it. But the same old story ends in the same old ending. Okay, let's look. Oh, it's not here. Oh, it's here finally. Oh, but it's not working out. Or, oh, it's the classical tarot card reading, if you want, you know, when I see love developing in that way. It's kind of like there's an unwritten rule book for looking for love or something. And then I see this little bugger here that comes in very different than what the rule book says that it should come in. The only difference would be to allow it to come in, you know, on your side. It's going to stick like glue, and you're not even going to see it if you do allow it and stop looking for love in the normal ways or in the ways you did before. This is very interesting, very twisted ending to this reading here. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, this is a classical, oh, I had love in my life and it ended. I'm seeing something like classical, like a pattern. Like, okay, however love showed up in your life so far, it's kind of looking like a pattern. It's going to show up in a very different way. You just have to allow it, you know? Let it loose in there, and it's going to stick to you like glue. So, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.